What's up, y'all? How you feeling? What you doing? What you got going on? Anyways, regardless, I am here with another reading with the cards, using the cards. I'm gonna take the similar style like I did with the last one to keep it simple and don't confuse my mind. So I got two decks, two of these decks, and 2 oracles. Alright, so it's gonna be a 6-card spread. Actually, I'm gonna do with these. I'm gonna do 4 cards. Yeah, I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna do a 4-card. I'm gonna do a elemental spread. Alright. One last shuffle. Interesting. Okay, so Earth. We actually got the 5 of Spades. So it's giving changes to your physical foundation, so your body can be changing. It's learning how to adapt, but also it's giving lazy. So it's like, how are you physically being lazy? That is what needs to change. That specific thing that you do. For me, my choice is I sleep a lot. I can sleep the day away and be okay with sleeping the day away. But I feel like that's something that I have to grab a hold of. So that leaves the question for me to ask you. What is something that you physically do that makes you lazy, that you need to let go of? You ain't gotta tell me, but if you want to tell me, just go ahead and leave a comment. But that's the earthly message about your physical being that you need to be more aware of. Now, your emotional body. Let me write that down. 2 is the 3 of Hearts. 3 is the Three of Diamonds, but they also have the Ten of Spades. And then the last one is the Ace of Clubs. Okay, so now we are on our emotional body, and that is the Three of Hearts. So, what are you passionate about? What brings you joy when you are doing it, thinking about it, or being in that space or environment? Or do you like, what is it? That's the one. And it's giving, equal give and take. So it's, are you giving out the energy that you want to receive? So basically, a lot of times as people, we often just take from an environment. We don't water it as well. So it's like the same garden that you picking flowers from. Do you water it as well, or do you allow other people to water it for you? If you allow other people to water it for you, then eventually it's gonna dry up because they don't have to do that for you. And if you're not doing it for yourself, then how can you expect other people to do it for you too? Better. And then like, and who can water your flowers how you can? Like, they're your flowers for a reason. That's like giving somebody the power to shave your body. Yeah, I know you got people that do waxes and stuff like that, but don't you appreciate stuff more when you do it for yourself? And that's all. Okay, that's what the Three of Hearts give. It's about you tapping back into that equal give and take with every situation. Don't just pick and choose what you apply that to. Like that, and that, I feel like that's the problem with us as humans. We pick and choose what we want to apply the rules to. Even though the rules apply to everything, we pick and choose what we think it applies to, because we often tell ourselves like it ain't that deep. The more you know, the more you grow. Now we're moving on to the spiritual body. Two cards came out. The Three of Diamonds and the Ten of Spades. The Three of Diamonds is, well, I'm gonna read the Ten of Spades first. You're going through an endless cycle. So when your spiritual body, think of detaching from the future and the past, getting out of that endless cycle of the things you cannot control and focusing on that one you can control, and that is your present moment. It's about the clock and your wisdom, like building certain traditions, routines. What is your daily routine? What do you do on a daily basis that sets you up for success every day, every week, every month, every year, every quarter, every year? Like, what do you do routinely that breeds success in your life? I feel like that's what this card, this Ten of space is making you aware of, detaching from the past and the present. The past and the future, and being more present in the moment, and focusing on your traditions, your customs, the legacy you are building, and deserting the things that don't need your attention. Because that's where the energy leaks come from. That draining energy. Then that'll open the door for that semi-blockage that's blocking this Three of Diamonds. Like, Three of Diamonds speaks on your happiness, your positivity, your ability to take a risk and be okay with taking a risk. Your health and your wealth, like, that's where your blockage is at. That the lack of routine and awareness. So I put on the paper, I said lack of routine and awareness of time in the day. So it's like you don't have a routine in a day, but then you also lack awareness of what time you are spending in a day, like how you are spending your time in a day. So now we're gonna go to our mental body. Ooh, you have a new path beginning, new train of thought. I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't even gonna say too much. It's part of a whole nother web of thought that you have yet to tap into. But it's a new train of thought. New train of thought arising. What I like about this spread today is the fact that there wasn't any real blockages for real. Like, this Ten of Spades here was with this Three of Diamonds, but even though it was indicating that there's a blockage in the spiritual body, it gave you the guidance on how to get that out. It basically clarified. Usually when I do this spread, it'd be so many cards under one, and then the other ones be like sort of say empty, I say. Because like right now, it's only 5 cards right here, but it's only 4 cards that really need to be here for real. And they're all low cards, like 5 is the highest number for real. I'm not going to count this Ten of Spades because the Three of Diamonds is the one that you pay attention to for real. But the 5 is the highest one, and it's all you got 5, 3, 3, 1. So it's like, it's all in that general area, that 1 through 5 area. So it's like, it's given semi-balanced. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not super balanced. I mean, it's about how you look at it too, because you got a double 3s that's red, and you got a 5 and a 1 that's black. Let's see what these oracles talking about. I'm gonna start with the African Goddess Rising oracle. See what our ancestors are telling us, our African goddesses are trying to make us aware of. Mama Kuma Bank. Sante I say to those that are guiding our direction. Mommy Kumba Bank. I really love these cards. Mommy Kumba Bang, number 33. Talk about double 3s. I've been seeing a lot of 3s yet. But the message is for an individual to speak up. So What's interesting is the last spread I did, the total number of the cards equaled out to 33. Now the oracle is 33, but now the cards equal out to 12. Yeah, it's giving 12. So I'm gonna say, instead of 12, I'm gonna say 12 plus 10. That'd be 22. And I'm gonna circle 12 because 12 is the main number. 10 is the additive because of the 10 of spades. Anyways, let's go to Mama Kuma Bang. Let's see, what is she telling us? The goddess of speaking up. Mama Kuma Bang protects the mouth of Seagull River. When making an offering to her, you must not speak to anyone coming or going. Sing for her, chant for her, call to her. Give Goddess Kuma Bang your voice, and she'll be happy. Speak up, speak out, speak on it. You have a right to be heard. You are betraying yourself by not speaking up. Your words have power, your own voice. As the old saying goes, stand up for something or fall for anything. Being neutral is not an option. When you stand firmly in your truth, have thoughts, opinions, beliefs, and convictions, what do you stand for? Tell someone today. I reclaim my voice. I speak it out and I speak up. That's the message. From Mommy Kuma Bang, the message is to speak up. For sure. Okay. So, let's bring them together. Equal give and take situations. So could the blockage be an equal give and take situations? Could the blockage be you're not speaking up? You're not voicing your opinion in that situation. That's why it's not an equal give and take, because you're not allowing your needs to be met, because you're not expressing what is needed as an individual, a part of whatever environment that you're in. You're allowing others to dictate your motion. That's a good one. Changes in the sloth body. So speaking up, how do you hold yourself accountable? What is it that you do that you need to speak up against to yourself? Because us as humans, we have to do that for ourselves. We have to show up for ourselves and create a better environment in our habitats. Like, I'm in my room right now. I'm specifically in my bed. So it's like, I had to stop having a junky room, or like a cluttered room, because in me speaking up for myself, I know mentally that plays a role in how I look at myself on a day-to-day, how I operate. So I had to physically make myself clean my room often. Like, I'm not talking about just sweeping and stuff like that. I'm talking about like decluttering, because it's like you don't realize how much you clutter until you start decluttering often. You start paying attention to those little habits that you do, and it's like that's the one I'm talking about tapping into. I mean, that's the energy I'm talking about tapping into. Your lack of routine and time of the day. Speak up for how you spend your time. That's the one. Being mindful of how you spend your time. Being like making it clear to others that waste your time, how much you value your time, and how when they don't value theirs, it affects how you value yours in that moment. Not allowing things that you can't control dictate the things that you can. That's something to think about. The last one is the new train of thought arising. Speak up. It's a new cycle. Talk about endless cycles. I think it was the 10 of spades that I seen that on. When it was talking about ending cycles, like endless. It said endless cycles to be exact. So it's like it's given by you speaking up, you ending a cycle. And that's how you get to that new beginning within your mental body, because you're ending cycles in your spiritual body because of the things you become aware of in your emotional and your physical body. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see what the animals are saying. Talk to animals. Animals. See what the animals got to say. Because the animals got something to say. Animals. Animals. We have the spider. The spider. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Even though you feel the way you do, about the world, use your voice, speak up in a way to where you can inspire and enlighten. It's given that constructive releasing. That's what it's given. Let's read the book. The pulse of creativity is especially strong right now, triggering a unfamiliar and compelling desire to express yourself through creative writing. Whether or not the tales you were weaving are true, whether they are based on actual experience or imaginings of your fertile mind, each day sit yourself down and pour out the words that come to you. Don't ponder each sentence or paragraph. Just write whatever wants to be written through you. To inspire and enlighten others, you don't need a profoundly complex tale. Start by describing a personal experience, one where you gain some insight that may also be useful for others. However, don't focus on how people respond to your story. Instead, just enjoy the process of writing without judging your work or yourself. Write to express, not to impress. In attempting to write, you may find yourself easily distracted, either with others' needs or your time and attention, or with those negative thoughts and beliefs that are the product of judgments and shame that you were subject to as a child. A powerful way to release these habitual and self-limiting thoughts and feelings is to write them down in story form. As you do so, don't hold back anything. Through such a catharsis, you heal those words that had originally wounded you. Creativity, wisdom, weaving, storytelling, writing, connectedness, inspiration, femininity, nurturing, communication, imagination, individuality. So, trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Trust in your voice. Speak up. That's what it's given. It's given. Speak up and speak out. Don't allow things. Don't just go with the flow no more. We ain't just doing that no more. We have to direct our direction. We have to, yes, we have to direct our direction. We have to take the sail and direct ourselves in a direction we want to go towards. So then that way we're building a foundation of stability. I was just listening to Pastor Todd's, a clip of what Pastor Todd said. He said that a lot of people get in relationships for pleasure. And those are the relationships that often fail. But because when you build a relationship based on a purpose, you both can always have that reminder that this is what you are here for. This is what we were called to do. So this is why we're together. This is our purpose. This is the purpose that we plan to create. This is where we are going, as opposed to this is what we are doing for the moment. When in reality, moments come like this. Like literally. Like we just shared this moment, but who's to say, like we just shared this moment, right? That last reading wasn't like this one. I didn't even do the same spread. I didn't even feel guided to do the same spread because I couldn't even remember the spread that I did. So it's like, it be moments like that, like being more open to change and knowing that you have to adapt. That was a part of this message too. Changes in the physical body, like being willing to adapt to changes. That's the one. I'm gonna leave it at that. So peace and love. Enjoy your day, and don't forget to pray.